welcome to Callie's Corner. Did you enjoy last week's story about Zeus?
Yeah!
Are you ready for another story today?
Yes, Miss Callie!
Well, today's story is going to be about Arachne the Weaver. Yes, Julia?
Miss Callie, Arachne sounds like a spider.
Very good, Julia. The scientific name for spiders is arachnid. The story about Arachne is very closely tied to that, so be sure to pay attention for important details.
Arachne was a woman who was gifted in the art of weaving. Her finished products were beautiful, but even the act of her weaving was a sight, so much so that the nymphs would stop frolicking to go observe. So remarkable were her works that observers often commented that she must have trained by the very patron goddess of weaving, Athena herself. But Arachne scoffed at this, and said she was disgusted at being placed in an inferior place to the goddess, and proclaimed that Athena herself could not do better than her. Athena was quite perturbed at Arachne's bold claim, but she decided to give the young woman a chance to redeem herself. She came to Arachne disguised as an old woman, and warned her to be careful not to offend the gods, lest she incur their wrath. But Arachne told the old woman to save her breath. She welcomed a contest with Athena, and if she lost, she would suffer whatever punishment the goddess deemed necessary. The goddess accepted the challenge and revealed her true form. The nymphs who had come to watch Arachne's weaving shrunk back in fear, but Arachne stood her shaky ground. She had made a claim, and she was sticking to it. So the contest began, the mortal at her loom, the goddess at hers. Athena began to weave the scene of her contest with Poseidon for the city of Athens. A beautiful scene developed from the threads, showing Poseidon in the saltwater spring, and Athena with an olive tree, gifts to the people who would name Athena as their patron, and their city after her. The bystanders were marveled at the goddess's work. Arachne, for her part, created a tapestry showcasing scenes of Zeus's various infidelities. Leto with the swan, Europa with the bull, Dana and the golden rain shower. So exquisite was the mortal's work that the bull seemed lifelike, swimming across the tapestry with the real girl on his shoulders. Even Athena herself was forced to admit that Arachne's work was flawless. Angered at Arachne's challenge, as well as the presumptuousness of her choice of subjects, Athena tore the tapestry to pieces and destroyed the loom. Then she touched Arachne's forehead, making sure that she felt full guilt for her actions. Arachne was ashamed, but the guilt was far too deep for her poor mortal mind. Depressed, she hanged herself. Athena took pity on Arachne, though. She did not expect that Arachne would commit suicide, so she brought her back to life, but not as a human. By sprinkling her with the juices of aconite, Athena transformed the woman into a spider, her and her descendants to forever hang from the threads and to be great weavers.
And that, my kids, is the story about Arachne the Weaver. What do you think the moral of the story is? Yes?
That being vain turns you into a spider?
No. The moral of the story is that just because you're good at something doesn't mean that you should be arrogant about it.
That's a really good moral, Miss Callie. Yeah! But what's the story for next time, Miss Callie?
The story for next time will be about the myth of Hercules.
Ooh.
All right, let's go.